Shibuya, Japan. It's one of Tokyo's most iconic neighborhoods and is one of those places you've got to experience, no matter what kind of adventure you're after. From neon-lit streets to hidden food spots, Shibuya really does have something for everyone. If you're planning to visit Shibuya or you're just dreaming of your next trip, here are 10 things you need to do in this vibrant, chaotic, and totally unique part of Tokyo. Number 10, go to the Shibuya Crossing. This is the most famous crosswalk in the world. You've probably seen it in movies, YouTube videos, or photos of Tokyo. And yes, it's as wild in person as it looks. Hundreds, sometimes thousands of people cross the street all at once from every possible direction. It's busy, it's chaotic, and it's weirdly mesmerizing. But here's the thing, Shibuya Crossing isn't just some Instagram moment. It's a symbol of how fast-paced and interconnected Tokyo life can be. The best way to experience Shibuya Crossing? Walk it, of course. But after that, find a spot to watch from above. There's a Starbucks right next to the crossing with big windows, or head to Shibuya Sky for a panoramic view. It's the perfect way to take in the city's energy from a bird's-eye perspective. Number 9, see the world's most loyal dog. Right outside Shibuya Station is the Hachiko Statue. And it's not just any statue. Hachiko's story has melted the hearts of millions. According to the story, he was an Akita dog who waited at the station every day for his owner, a professor, to return from work. But after his owner died unexpectedly, Hachiko didn't stop waiting. He kept coming back to the station every day for 9 years. His loyalty touched so many people that they built a statue in his honor. Now, it's one of Tokyo's most popular meeting spots. If you're visiting Shibuya, take a minute to see Hachiko, maybe snap a selfie, and think about what it means to be truly loyal. Number 8, head to Shibuya 109. Shibuya is where you'll find the cutting edge of Japanese youth fashion, and Shibuya 109 is the epicenter. This shopping mall has been a landmark for decades, and it's where Tokyo's trendsetters come to shop. It's packed with stores that are perfect for people watching or picking up something totally unique. Even if you're not into fashion, it's worth checking out just to see how bold and creative streetwear in Tokyo can get. You'll see everything from neon-colored platform shoes to oversized avant-garde outfits. If you want a taste of what's trending in Tokyo right now, Shibuya 109 is the place. Number 7, check out a bar. If you want to get a taste of Tokyo's nightlife that's off the beaten path, head over to Nonbei Yokocho, which translates to Drunkard's Alley. It's this tiny, narrow alley right in the middle of Shibuya, but once you step in, it feels like you've gone back in time. The alley is lined with little bars, each seating no more than a handful of people. Inside these bars, you can try a variety of drinks like sake, shochu, or Japanese whiskey. And the food, usually small grilled dishes like yakitori, chicken skewers, is perfect for snacking while you chat with the locals. It's cozy, intimate, and a great way to get a more personal look at Shibuya beyond the big neon lights. And because the bars are so small, it's super easy to strike up conversations with fellow travelers or Tokyoites, who are always happy to share their favorite spots. Number 6, visit Yoyogi Park. After the crowds and chaos of Shibuya's streets, Yoyogi Park is the dose of calm that you need. It's one of Tokyo's largest parks, and it's just a 10-minute walk from Shibuya Crossing. When you're in Yoyogi, it's like you've stepped into a completely different world. There are huge open lawns, ponds, and tree-lined paths perfect for relaxing. On weekends, Yoyogi Park comes alive with people practicing all kinds of hobbies, from musicians strumming guitars to groups practicing martial arts. One of the more unusual sights you might come across is the rockabilly dancers. These guys dress like they've stepped out of the 1950s. Think leather jackets and slicked back hair, and dance to old-school rock and roll right by the park entrance. It's quirky, it's fun, and it's a perfect example of how delightfully weird Tokyo can be. Number 5, head to Meiji Shrine right next to Yoyogi Park is Meiji Shrine, one of the most important Shinto shrines in Japan. The shrine is dedicated to Emperor Meiji and Empress Shokin, who were instrumental in modernizing Japan in the late 19th century. As you walk through the massive wooden torii gate at the entrance, the hustle and bustle of Shibuya disappears, and you're surrounded by lush trees and peace. The shrine itself is beautiful, with simple, elegant architecture. You can even participate in traditional Shinto practices, like writing your wish on a wooden ime and hanging it near the shrine. If you're really lucky, you might even witness a traditional Japanese wedding procession while you're there. It's a peaceful, spiritual spot in the middle of the city and a great place to take a breather. Number 4. Look down from Shibuya Sky. If you want to get a sense of just how massive Tokyo is, you need to visit Shibuya Sky. It's the observation deck on top of Shibuya Scramble Square, and it offers a 360-degree view of the entire city. On a clear day, you can even see Mount Fuji in the distance, which is pretty incredible. Shibuya Sky is especially popular at sunset, when the city starts to light up and you can see the neon glow of Shibuya below. There's even a light show up on the roof, which adds to the futuristic feel. It's one of those places where you can just stand still for a while, take in the view, and realize how awe-inspiring Tokyo really is. Number 3. Eat your way through Shibuya. Shibuya's food scene is out of this world, and whether you're a picky eater or an adventurous foodie, you'll find something here to love. One place you absolutely have to visit is Uobei Sushi, a conveyor belt sushi spot where the sushi is delivered to you via a little electronic train. It's cheap, it's fast, and it's delicious. Plus, there's something fun about ordering your sushi from a tablet and having it zoom out to your seat in seconds. Another must-try is Ramen Jiro, famous for its massive bowls of ramen that are not for the faint of heart. The portions are huge, and the garlic-heavy broth is rich and satisfying. If you're feeling hungry, Ramen Jiro will take care of that in no time. For dessert, swing by Shiro Hage's Cream Puff Factory for a Totoro-shaped cream puff. Yes, they look like Totoro from Studio Ghibli. And yes, they are as delicious as they are adorable. The custard filling comes in different flavors depending on the season, so it's a sweet little treat to end your food adventure in Shibuya. Number 2, discover hidden street art. Shibuya might be known for its flashy advertisements and neon lights, but there's a whole other side to the neighborhood if you know where to look. Take some time to wander through the smaller streets and back alleys, and you'll find hidden street art, quirky little shops, and even some unusual sculptures. One particularly weird but wonderful spot is the Moai statue. It's a giant head sculpture that looks a lot like the Easter Island Moai statues, but with a Tokyo twist. It's another popular meeting point for locals, and it makes for a fun little detour as you explore the area. Number 1, shop at Don Quijote. Finally, no trip to Shibuya would be complete without visiting Don Quijote, the multi-floor megastore where you can buy just about anything. Need a funky souvenir? How about some Japanese snacks to take home? Or maybe a costume for no reason at all? Don Quijote has it all. The aisles are packed with everything from electronics to beauty products to the most random knickknacks you can imagine. It's chaotic, it's crowded, and it's an absolute blast to wander through. You'll probably spend way more time in Don Quijote than you expect, but that's part of the fun. Just don't be surprised if you leave with way more than you intended to buy. Are there any activities you would add to the list? Let me know in the comments. And if you found this helpful or interesting, be sure to like and subscribe for more travel videos like this.